Remrod TV, sponsored by Saint Hip Hop, your #1 source for hip hop in Missouri.
Hey, yo, you already know what time it is. It's Remrod TV. We checking in. Right now, I got my little bro with me. Zoom, what's popping, boy?
Never been making beats.
Already. So, I mean, your name been buzzing like crazy around the city. Where did the name Zoom actually come from?
Well, me and my dad, we was just thinking of names, and then that's what we came up with and put together.
Nah, for sure. So, I'm sure your pop's a big part of your whole production, huh?
Yeah, a big part.
So, I mean, what got you actually into producing beats?
Well, my whole family, like, they like music. My dad rap, my uncle rap. He tried to give me the rap at first, but I didn't want to rap, so he put me in the beat class, and I took off with it.
For sure. What was the beat class all about?
So we just started out because we all made a beat together because we all had a little group. We had a group and we made beats together. And then I kept going at it and I just got better and better and better with practice.
For sure. I mean, so how old were you when you made your first beat, and what did you make it on?
9, and I made it on NPC. I was 9 years old.
Dope. Which NPC was it?
It was NPC. I don't know the edition, but
Probably 2000 XL, something like that.
Yeah.
So what was your whole experience like touching a beat machine for your first time?
It was cool. I liked it because I always been like listening to music, and I was wondering like how they made the beat and how they do all that. So that's what got me interested in it.
So you started with actually the board instead of the software.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up right there, man. So I mean, actually, how hard is it to actually get placements being a producer?
Well, it's hard to get placements because I'm 15 and like they look at me as like I'm young. And plus, like it's all about who you know and all your connections because like certain people they'll be with you and help you get what you're trying to do, but certain people they not all the way in with you and they might not help you all the way.
So who you think the biggest person is that you scored the beats with?
Moneybagg.
Now, I mean, right now, who's the biggest person who you would want to get one of your beats at this point in time?
Any mainstream artist like Future. I really like his music.
Okay. Who your number 2 pick?
Moneybagg Yo. I really like his music. It's hard.
So you like more down south artists? Who's your favorite artist right now if you was to choose one?
My favorite artist. Yeah, probably Future or NLE Chopper.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I mean, so would you call yourself a producer or would you call yourself a beat maker?
I call myself I want to do everything. I engineer, I make beats, so I do everything.
So you do know how to structure the song when artists come in, you tell them what sounds good on it or what they should do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up right there, man. I mean, what makes your sound actually stand out from all the other producers, like in the industry or local?
My beats, like my drums, like everybody, they know it's a Beatmakazoom beat by listening to my drums, because my drums hard.
So when you say your drums, I mean, how do you come up with your sounds? Do you usually like stock kits or do you make your own sounds?
I get kits from offline, and then I just add my own little spin onto it.
For sure. So what you think, what you like most about the drums? 808s, kick, snare, what's your secret?
How they hit or like how I'm rearranging them.
Okay, the arrangement, that's dope, man. So who's your favorite producer right now? If we was to say, this who Zoom listen to, this who he inspired from, who would you say?
Southside, 808 Mafia, and them. And this is producer named Pyrex Whipper. He hard too.
Yeah, I heard of both of them. They real nice.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of inspiration from them, or who else did you get inspiration from?
ATL, Jacob. People, Metro Boom, yeah.
For sure, yeah. With Metro being from St. Louis, do you think that'll make it a lot easier for you to break out like he did?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, right now, what's really the fastest beat that you've ever made?
Like the tempo?
No, like the actual time it took to make a beat.
Probably 5 minutes.
Wow, you made a beat in 5 minutes? Do you think it takes time to actually make beats, or do you think it can come that easy on most stuff? How long do you think it should actually take for like a producer to make a beat?
Uh, this just depends on like what you trying to do to it. Cause if you trying to add something to it, like make it crazy, or if you trying to cause sometimes it just come to you what you heard, and you'll be able to do it real quick.
So do you think it's actually a time limit to where you say, man, this beat ain't going nowhere, man, I'm finna stop this?
No, not really. Cause like wherever you want to go with it, you could take it. It might take you. You might get stuck somewhere, or you could just keep adding stuff to make whatever sound good for real, for real.
Now, coming from St. Louis, man, I know it's a lot going on, but like seeing that you making it out of actually what's going on in St. Louis, who kind of influenced you, to keep going, said, hey, this is what you should do, keep going hard on the beats?
I just want to make it better for my family, my brothers, my father, my mom, my whole family, my grandma. Just want to keep working.
So you do have a strong support team, it sounds like. Who's your number one go-to if you have a problem or have a question and need somebody to talk to right now?
My dad, my family, yeah.
For sure. Now, have you ever seen any haters from your success, or you just all good feedback? Which one is it in St. Louis?
Yeah, it's a mix of both. I get support and hate sometimes.
What's the craziest stuff you done heard so far on the hater end?
He don't make them beats for real. At school, kids always say he don't make them beats. Oh, my teacher, she was like, she told me one time, I can't remember what she said, but she told me one time, she was like, she was talking about Nelly from St. Louis, and she was like, you see how he went down. She was like, don't put all your effort into making beats, and I was like, what?
Wow. So how that make you feel when you see all the haters, and do you keep going, or do you really take it to the heart?
I just want to prove them wrong.
No, most def. That's the best way to do it. Now, what part of STL are you actually from?
South Side.
Now, I mean, about how old are you now? Because I know you a newcomer in the game with the beats.
I'm 15 years old.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you going crazy right now, man. Now, were you ever into anything else besides music, like being in, high school right now, like sports or anything?
I tried football, but it didn't work out because, I got hit one time, and I got hit, and I was like, that was it. So then I got put in music, and then I just took off with that.
Now, I'm going to ask you this because I ask a lot of people this. Do you actually think you need to leave St. Louis to blow up, or can you blow up from here?
You can, but you could get people that's like in Atlanta, New York. You could reach out to people and have your name heard everywhere.
For sure.
Yeah.
So where's your favorite place right now to go if you want to get creative? You want to get everything else off your mind. Where would you go?
Probably Atlanta.
What's your favorite part of the A?
The studios. They got nice studios there too.
Who you bump into while you was down there?
Ella Reed's son, his name Aaron Reed, and we just kicked and made beats, and then we just made a whole different vibe.
So what does Zoom actually like to do when he not cooking up, when he not in the studio? What do you like to do?
I just be chilling at home, either on my phone, just relaxing, or I'm posting on my Instagram.
For sure. What's your favorite place to eat, man? What's your favorite food?
Probably pizza.
Pizza? Well, you from the Lou, man. So would you go for the emos or would you go for the Chinaman? Which one better?
Emos.
For sure. What you get when you go to emos?
Bacon and pepperoni.
For sure. Now let me ask you this: what is a typical vibe you get once you complete with your beat? You take it to the studio. You about to get an artist to get on it. What's the vibe like from the start to the finish?
It just feel good to see somebody else to like your beat, or they listening to it, they nodding their head to it. Feel good to see that they messing with your music, and then they rap on it. You can see it going on.
So how you know it's a hit when you hear one?
Whenever it's if I want to listen to it over and over again, and it sound good. I like the way it sounds.
Now I know you didn't deal with a lot of artists, but have you ever heard somebody that's just whack get on the beats nah, that ain't it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
How you dodge the whack music?
I don't really for real. I mean, whoever needed me, I try to give it to him.
For sure. Now, I mean, do you feel it's good for an artist, and a producer to know the business side or just the music?
Yeah, both of those real important. Cause you don't want to let nobody get over on you or nothing like that.
So would you sign right now if the deal was right?
Yeah, if the deal was right. Yeah.
For sure. Who would you want to sign to?
QC. That's the only one I can think of at the top of my head, but QC, that's a nice label because they got a whole bunch of different people under them that I can work with.
No, for sure. They definitely have a lot of artists. Do you feel like it would be more beneficial to sign or to stay independent with your name right now?
It'd probably be better to sign because they could get other artists, they could get their artists in, and then they could push me further in whatever I'm doing, or if I'm trying to get it to somebody.
For sure. So you feel like the network is a lot easier that way, for sure, to slip it in. Now, what I was going to ask you, do you think being a rapper, you think they should stick to, being rappers, or you think rappers should start being producers and vice versa? Because everybody seem like they kind of confused nowadays. What do you think you should do?
It just depends, because like some producers, they play around because they don't usually send the beats on time or how the artists want it. So it's like some rappers starting to make their own beats because their producer not sending it fast enough.
So that's the reason. Yeah. Okay. Now, should rappers actually lock in with one producer to get their craft and their sound up, or do you think it's cool for rappers to actually go online, YouTube, SoundClick, to grab a beat from somebody they don't know?
I think it's usually better if you're making a beat with somebody that got a connection. If you got a connection with somebody, so like he tell you to add this in there, and then y'all just laughing and having fun at the same time while doing it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So if somebody calls Zoom right now, what you taxing for beats nowadays?
I do 50 for a lease and 300 to buy it, just to buy right out.
Have you gave any free beats away just with somebody that's just, you think is worth it?
Yeah.
Would you charge somebody more if they really wasn't up to par, or you treat everybody fairly?
I treat everybody fairly.
Now, what's one thing people would like to know about Zoom that they don't know?
I don't know. I usually, I just be chilling. That's it.
So you usually keep to yourself?
Yeah.
For sure. Now, what can we actually look out for in the near future from Zoom?
Merchandise. I got a website coming, so people can they don't got to DM me because I'm getting like 1,000 DMs for beats. And so as soon as I get my website, they can just go on the website, buy the beat, lease it, and then do whatever they want with it.
So what do you actually want out of the music game in the next 5 to 10 years?
I want to have my own label. Like, I want to have artists, producers, and then I just want to be a household name. So like everybody want to know who Beatmakazoom is. Like everybody know who he is. He made beats for. I want to be versatile. He made beats for Justin Bieber. Like he made beats for Drake. Everybody that's like mainstream.
Where do you see your biggest record coming from?
Probably being a pop record, like, cause like that really get around too, like Drake song Hotline Bling, that one that's like big. White people listen to it, Hispanic people listen to it, Black people listen to it, everybody.
So what was your biggest goal? Like when you said you wanted to get in the game, was it like selling records or just having a household name?
Just like selling things and having a household name, like everybody know who Zoom is.
Remrod TV, sponsored by Saint Hip Hop, your #1 source for hip hop in Missouri.